What's good, y'all? It's your boy Sean Too Smooth, man. Back with another reaction video, baby. And today, we're back with another death battle. As today, we're going to go ahead and focus on Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon. Mortal Kombat versus, it says F-Zero, but Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, but for real though, Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon, you already know how we get down in that comment section. Before the video even starts going, let me know who is your pick. I'm actually going to rock with Johnny Cage, bro. I don't know why. Got a sneaky feeling about this. I'm rocking with Johnny Cage. I'm going with my boy in Mortal Kombat for this one. But let me know who you guys are rocking with. More death battles will be on the way. But if you guys see any that I haven't reacted to already, make sure you guys go back and check it on the channel. See if I've done it already. But if you see any that I haven't done, you want me to watch or check out, leave it down below in the comment section, of course, for your boy. Show that love and support, and I'll go find more to watch for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's all I need you guys to do, man. Roll to 5K. Let's keep pushing and grinding. Thank you guys so much for the love and support on these videos. I love doing these, you know, honestly, more than the music reactions, low key, just because they're so much fun. They got so much more entertainment, and it's a different type of vibe. We're not just sitting here listening to music. We're actually getting, you know, into numbers, stats, you know, that stuff I like. We're getting the action, fighting stuff I like, and we're getting into, you know, fictional characters, you know, anime, superheroes, Mortal Kombats, Injustice, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, that I love and really like to get into. So trust me, if there's any more anime ones, please let me know. We'll jump into those any day, all day. But let's go ahead and just jump right into this one. Let me know down in the comment section down below right now who you got before stats. We're gonna get another, just go edit your comment and put in who you got after seeing stats, you know, before a fight. And then I'll go back and edit your comment again. Let me know if you got the dub or the L with your prediction. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Whether it be to save the world or to benefit themselves, every warrior has a different reason for fighting.
But when they're also a kick-ass celebrity, all that matters is they bring the hype.
Johnny Cage, the stuntman turned legendary hero of Mortal Kombat.
And Captain Falcon, the racer turned bounty hunter on the track of F-Zero.
Okay, that makes more sense why I say that, because isn't like Captain America's replacement, you know, his name is Captain Falcon too. Almost positive. I hope I'm not messing that up, but his name is Captain Falcon too, so I thought they might be going off of that one, but I guess, okay, they're going with that version of Captain Falcon. I see it.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And I should have did this the first time I paused. I don't know why I forgot. Ooh, never eat and record, kids. With these, I ignore all back. Well, I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to make y'all sit through background information. If you want the link to the videos down below, I'm going to come back and see y'all when we start talking about the stats, so we can break down the stats of the two people and then get into the fight. The background information, y'all can either go watch it yourself, or I'm pretty sure y'all already know it, so no point in showing y'all again. I'm going to learn about it, though, so let's get into it.
Against the forces of evil, Cage discovered he was more adept at this sort of thing than even he expected. He possesses a mystical power passed down through generations, originally stemming from a Mediterranean war cult which bred and trained combatants to fight among the gods.
Sure. That's not random at all.
This power manifests not just as a shield against divine forces, but also as a mythical energy Cage can weaponize.
He can fire Shadow Bolt energy balls, punch you to pieces with a Shadow Uppercut, do a Guile impression with the Eclipse Kick, and knock the shit out of you with his patented Shadow Kick.
But even with these powers, Cage is still a mortal man. Whenever he found himself in trouble, he needed a go-to technique to get out of it.
Oh, and he came up with the absolute perfect move. It's the Nutcracker, the Berry Buster, the Infertilizer, the Beanbag Barrage, the Not That Kind of Blow, and my personal favorite, the Help Doctor, I think they're in my ribcage special.
That's horrifically disturbing.
It's inspiring, that's what. He's strong enough to rip your whole body apart and send your Johnson flying off to another country. Fatality! Oh, God, what the hell?
This isn't my first rodeo. Despite Cage's crude and downright juvenile behavior, he proved worthy enough to be a champion of Earthrealm.
The dude's strong enough to chop through a human head, a chunk of titanium, and even diamond.
Applying the density of diamond, crushing some of this size would require nearly 50 million joules of energy.
That's like getting hit by 26 monster trucks at the same time.
Cage is quick enough to dodge point-blank automatic gunfire and tough enough to power through Sub-Zero's Ice Blast, which stops or even kills most people instantly.
He's breaking those jumps apart like they're made of glass. Johnny even beat the shins off Shinnok, who's a freaking god.
Thanks to his ancestral powers, which seem specifically tailored for this exact purpose, which is pretty remarkable.
Shinnok's full power is a bit tricky to lock down, but he's pretty similar to Raiden, who fired a blast that obliterated this huge temple along with his enemies. So it's definitely a desperate max power move.
As Buddhist temples typically avoided the use of stone in construction, we took the typical composition of wood and concrete into account while measuring the structure to determine this blast must equal nearly 270 tons of TNT, more than enough to level an entire city block.
Damn! Who cares if Johnny's a pain in the ass when he can compete with power like that?
Well, he wouldn't be a pain forever. Cage eventually found happiness with a family, including a daughter just as skilled as he is. He even earned new success in his film career with a series based on his adventures.
But he never got tired of defending Earthrealm from the forces of ugly. God bless that beautiful man.
Those are $500 sunglasses, asshole.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know there was a live action of it. I might have to go watch that now. That's kind of tough. I was gonna get to Captain Falcon.
He literally punches people so hard they explode in bird-shaped fire, which is awesome, but how?
Well, as evident from his other techniques, he's not moving so fast he's igniting the air or anything like that. Rather, Falcon seems to possess some limited form of pyrokinesis. And while the reason for this has never been specifically explained, the answer may lie within his sleek F-Zero machine, the Blue Falcon.
Oh yeah, this baby uses magnetic and G-diffuser tech to rocket over 1,500 kilometers per hour. That's more than 35 times faster than the Bugatti Chiron Sport, the fastest car in the world.
But when he wants to push the Blue Falcon even further, he taps into its hidden reactor might.
Now you might be asking, what's a reactor might? Oh, you know, nothing much. Just a magic piece of the Big Bang that birthed all of existence.
You'd think there are better uses for a fragment of creation than powering a race car.
No, I don't, Wiz. Have you seen what this thing can do? With the power of the reactor might, the Blue Falcon can go Beyblade with a move called Boost Fire. Check it out. The Blue Falcon becomes a deadly energy buzzsaw spinning so fast that it increases speed and can even fly.
A reactor might is bonded with its owner and can even be called upon from a great distance away. Therefore, Falcon can summon his vehicle to his side at any moment.
Reactor mites bottle up a ton of raw power. Put a few together and you can rip holes through dimensions. This one by itself went haywire and blew up this space station in one blast.
Based on the space station's size and the ensuing blast radius, this explosion must have held a yield of over 6 megatons of TNT. Oftentimes, reactor mites also grant their owners a variety of superhuman powers, some even bordering on unexplainable magics. While it's technically unconfirmed, perhaps the reactor mite under the Blue Falcon's hood is the source of the captain's curious pyrotechnics.
Who cares? He can punch a giant fire falcon of burning death, and that's all that matters. Like when he finally beat Black Shadow once and for all. Did he just explode the galaxy? Hell yeah.
They ain't paying me.
Well, don't get the wrong idea. This blast of light actually originates from the exploding dark matter reactor, which has the power to rewind the Big Bang using all 6 reactor mites. It's a long story.
Oh, that's way less epic. Still, even beating up Black Shadow is super impressive. This guy could tank hits from a hulked out super alien, no problem.
Falcon's quick enough to take out multiple enemy robots in the blink of an eye, a feat which would require moving faster than sound. He can spot a sniper from several miles away and even survive an exploding rocket. His exact clone took multiple blows from specialized military personnel with no effect whatsoever.
And as a bonus, Falcon carries dynamite powerful enough to blow up this giant weather machine. That's like 100 sticks of dynamite in one. Where do I get me some of that? And whoa, wait a minute, that guy survived?
While Captain Falcon did accomplish his mission and rid the universe of Black Shadow's tyranny, it took more than one man to do it.
Oh, great. Here comes the power of teamwork bullshit.
No. I mean, Falcon is literally more than one man.
Go on.
The name Captain Falcon is actually a title passed through generations. To date, at least 3 people have claimed the moniker: Douglas J., Andy Summers, and Ryu Suzuku. Each new inheritor is chosen by the current Falcon, who seeks a worthy hero who can surpass him in skill and ability. So technically the latest to take the title, Ryu, should be capable of anything the others could do and more.
New life goal unlocked. Wiz, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
While the man behind the mask may fall, Captain Falcon will always ride on, defending the galaxy one raceway at a time.
I mean, in terms of iconic moves, Captain Falcon still got it. I just believe Johnny Cage's powers are more so tailored to stop something like what Captain Falcon has. So I'm still rocking Johnny Cage with this one, man. That didn't change my opinion at all. Let's go and get into the fight. Let's get to the action.
You recording? Yeah? Okay. We're at the F-Zero Grand Prix, snagging some clips for my latest flick. That guy there? That's who I'll be playing. Yeah, you're looking at the next Captain Falcon. It's gonna be a pretty sweet gig for him.
Did you say you're the next Falcon?
Yeah?
Only one who can surpass Falcon can become Falcon. Show me your moves!
You wanna go? Let's dance!
Falcon Kid!
Yes!
You get work right now, Johnny.
You know what they say, all's fair in show business.
Nobody says that!
Working.
You sports types really take auditions seriously. So cool. Am I good enough for you now?
Use fire! Only one can be worthy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. That's cheat. That's 100% cheating. How do you call on a whole vehicle just to run my man's over when it's supposed to be about a fighting because you was losing? I'm giving the dub to Johnny Cage, me personally.
KO!
Yes! Yes! Oh, that was awesome.
Okay, just chill for a minute. Johnny Cage certainly held his own against Falcon, with superior martial arts ability and matching Mach speeds.
But Captain Falcon wasn't a pushover and had plenty of experience with tricky opponents. Most of all, he had way more power on his side.
Let's compare some of Johnny's best feats to Falcon's, specifically crushing Diamond in the Falcon Punch.
Yeah, when he hit that tough son of a bitch, Black Shadow.
By measuring the area of effect and comparing that space to the heights of Captain Falcon and Black Shadow, we found that the electricity covered an area of about 300 cubic meters. Accounting for empty space, the amount of electricity needed to fill this area must equal at least 151 billion joules of energy.
That's the same as dropping 12 elephants on old Hornhead here, and over 3,000 times stronger than Johnny's Diamond Smash.
Captain Falcon was tougher too. He survived a blast from a rocket launcher, but even more notably, he fared better against Black Shadow than Zoda did.
You know, that hulked-out alien guy who survived the exploding weather machine when he wasn't all hulky?
So we can reasonably scale Falcon to Zoda, at least as far as those sorts of physical feats are concerned.
Look at that explosion! Based on its size, it's worth around 100 tons of TNT.
And while Cage's War Cult powers let him survive battling Shinnok, whose power rivals Raiden's 270 tons of TNT blast, recall that this ancestral defense seems specifically tailored to counter such divine forces. A bullet could still put Cage down. It has, and he's even died to lesser foes in alternate timelines.
And anyway, Raiden's final explosion attack is nothing compared to the raw power of the reactor might under the Blue Falcon's hood.
Numbers aside, this was a pretty even match, but Falcon's greater strength, toughness, and fiery arsenal tipped the scales.
In the end, Johnny just couldn't finish the race.
The winner is Captain Falcon.
I love how they say like all that stuff about that was better than him. But when we watched the fight, he was literally getting worked the entire time and probably would have lost if he kept staying in the hands until he pulled the car out. That was the only difference. When you compared to the things that they said and what they showed in the fight, the only difference was the car. Johnny was on that man's ass the whole time, was working that man. So if you ask me, I think Johnny Cage still wins the fight. He had to pull out his whole car to do it. But I do get it. You know, Johnny is still human. He is still weak to like non-celestial type of attacks, but I think that's all Captain Falcon has. Is all his stuff is of another, you know, species. It's not like a bullet or something like that. So, I mean, that's just me. That's what I think. You guys can let me know down below if you guys agree or not. And let me know if you guys caught that L or dub. So, this has been the end of the Death Battle, man. This is Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon. If you guys want to see more, please let your boy know. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's me, your boy, Sean Smooth, aka Black Kage, Black Avatar, King Leo. See you guys in the next video, man. I'm going for the day. Peace.